Well, welcome to the UC Buyer. And today we're with Micah Singer. Micah has been in this whole world of VoIP since the very beginning. I mean, Micah, you started in about, what, 2002, 2003? Concept here is that you were a pioneer. You were trying to break ground with the rest of us in that 2003, 4, 5, which was so difficult because it didn't work all the time. So congratulations for having carried that through to a successful exit, and then going on and working a little for BroadSoft, and then going on beyond that to what you're doing now, which is to create an integration with Microsoft Teams. So that's what we want to talk about, is that little piece of integration that you think changes the way a business works.
After the sale and more recent, sort of come back into the market, and it's changed quite a bit. And we've tremendous changes, of course. And what the big change that caught my eye was team collaboration, Slack for starters, of course, and then Microsoft Teams, that came on some years after Slack and has really, as we all know, gained momentum here in about the last year, but in the last 6 months, pronounced. It's a game changer at the highest level. These are platforms that lots of people use to work better, more productively. These are all, I don't know if you call them version 1.0 or 2.0, but they're versions that will be improved upon. And so I was trying to think, what does the improvement look like? And where does the telephone and the telephone system and telecom technology fit into this equation? And that really, I think I found how that works for now, and I'll talk to you about it. But that's what got me to start TeamMate Technology about a little over a year ago, and got us right on the cusp of a launch here at the end of July.
So what types of things is TeamMate doing to differentiate itself in the market? What type of clients are you serving?
This is one of those old dog, new tricks moment. When I started VoIP Logic in 2003, technology was really cool and advanced, but the tools weren't near where they are now. So I've been learning a lot. So one of the big changes is we don't own any servers. Everything's in Azure cloud. Everything, any call routing, web apps, all virtual machines, really easy, all containerized, easy to duplicate in different geographies. I mean, so easy. That and a lot of the tools for managing our team internally. I mean, at VoIP Logic, we didn't have an office. We were one of these 30-person remote working teams. And I love that model. You find the best people where they are. But now the tools, GitHub and Jira and all the dashboards for managing development and product, knowledge base. We use Confluence and Jira. So just everything's out there for you to cobble together into your, the tools to make a product like we're making are very available. That's been fun to relearn a little bit older in my, different place in my life.
Well, that is huge, especially when you consider that you look at all the stats, the remaining frontier, I guess, if you will, on the user adoption is the enterprise. But if you look at companies over 1,000 employees, I think the adoption rate of UC is still sub 20% last stats I saw.
And a lot of those companies, I would say 50% at least of those companies are already Microsoft Office users or Microsoft 365 users.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, so that overlap. I saw, the Venn diagram of PBX users globally and Microsoft users globally overlaps a lot. And in that overlap are large enterprises, and large enterprises, their convenience is really important, and usability. They don't want to have, hundreds or thousands of workers, and they just want to make it easy. And Microsoft Teams has solved that with that, direct routing and calling, but and the mobile app. Just the mobile app's been great. They really seem to have put a good product in the market for calling. Nothing's perfect, and they are improving it, but I've been impressed.